Typical. If not,
People
it's
are
all good.
still using 3 pluses.
Yep, some. They're not very good. Alright.
Have you flying it already?
Almost.
Still belly.
Yeah, still a bit, but the much better. So it'll just see the difference in the hips.
Yeah, you'll crack them.
Yeah, so if you crack them a little bit, it's going to pop you up slightly. You know how if you're doing a front layout in the tunnel,
Yeah.
and you accidentally pop your hips,
Yeah.
how it pushes you? Do that on purpose.
Okay.
So it's like you're essentially trying to push off the tunnel with the shins. Now you're straight into the position.
Yeah, see
Much
me,
better.
I've got my
Yeah.
feet hooked, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I know that's fucking works for me.
Yeah, way better.
He's like, check his fucking feet out there. And then I relax them, see how the difference?
Yeah,
The
and
whole
it
leg
flattens
just...
out. Cool. So the reason this felt a bit weird was because, watch the head.
Oh yeah, I went up.
Yeah. So if you try to do the transition, that part there was really good.
Yeah.
Just take that time. So essentially, you'll finish the transition here,
Right.
rather than doing it here and then rolling on the back. So just do that transition slowly, and you'll find it'll sink down.
Oh yeah.
Because you can see how your back on me, whereas if your back's facing me, whereas if you stayed in this position here for a while, that's gonna, because you're presenting fuck all wind on the side of the body,
Yeah.
compared to here, that'll allow you to sink this direction, and then you'll be able to just catch it on your back. And by the time you get here, I'll be up where you are essentially.
Yeah.
You can see that's kind of where I'm starting to head anyway, and then I head over that way.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, your favourite switching. Oh shit, you switched. Fuck. I can do that now. Don't panic.
Head up.
Work on the twist, yeah.
Oh, that's a good drive. I had a good drive on the
What are
end.
we doing? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool. So this is fine with one leg down, one leg up.
Yeah.
As you feel more comfortable, then you can push
I'm
that down.
trying, yeah.
The key here, but, is to try as much as you can to not push the arms back. So this one's good. You can see how this other one, how it's kinked.
Yeah.
So essentially that'd be like if you're flying with your parachute and then you pull the brakes down. So if that's the parachute there, and then when you pull the brakes, what happens to the parachute?
Those lifts.
Yeah, it flares, it breaks and slows down, so it'll kind of flatten out. So if you do that with this, instead of coming towards me, you'll end up start slowly going back this way because the wind's coming up through here, through the back of the leg,
Yeah.
and then hitting this. And as soon as you put pressure there, if that, like that arm, obviously it's spilling off. But if this one's hitting here, it's going to go up behind and then cause turbulence and then go up. So that's kind of braking slightly. You don't have to stop it immediately because you can still see you're still doing it. It's just over time just be more aware of what that arm's doing. Yeah, I see what you mean there. So this will just be because you're going from a stand to this.
Yeah.
So think about same as in a tunnel, how as you come here, you might now at this point, you might need to bring this leg into a position more like the other leg, and then it's going to allow you to kind of slowly pop up, which I'll show you on another clip. I'll see if I can show you now. So it'll look more like it'll look like this.
I'll go and sit first, yeah,
Yeah.
right, and then yeah, do like a...
Yeah, because that way it stops that flicking sensation. Whereas if I'm standing and I keep my legs straight, then yeah, I'm just going to rotate around the head. Whereas there it goes on the back.
break it.
Yeah,
Okay, it's good to know.
and you can see there how the leg just flicks straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just break that slightly more, and then you'll find it will work easy. And then this
That
one
I
here,
wasn't sure what I was
yeah,
doing.
that's all good. So this here, as you're going there, just think about really, you don't have to rotate early. You can dive like a layout, so you can still be like that first one we done. How you'll feel it'll just follow, so it's just getting used to driving at us.
Yeah.
And that'd be why you're getting that flick.
That's felt... I went, ooh, was I supposed to do that then?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah.
Or if we're going around, we're going around.
I was like, oh...
Yeah, it's over too fucking quick,
I
isn't it?
don't know.
I don't know if we got 14 on that, if we got fucking... Let's see on the fucking healthy what height we got. Can't see.
Let's see if my left arm before I take off. It's not down as much.
No, it's alright, but the whole thing's a lot straighter from torso to like head to toe.
So break a little bit off the door before I...
No, you can just fucking pin it. Yeah, it's just that one there. It's just if you're just thinking about trying to even go head down. Because his carving position's fine, so let's just work on that transition.
What are we doing now? Oh, hey, hold on to it.
We're going that way, this way, that way, this way, this way. And brake.
Brake then, yeah.
Yep. And just take your time with this, even if you feel like you need to just keep going, diving on your head. It's no worries. You're done on the first one, you done it without even thinking.
No, I did it without even thinking. And I was like, whoa, was I supposed to do that then? Did I?
So you'll find, what's the first? It was from a little bit of a different orientation, but the first one, because I was on a carve, but it's the same theory, same thing works. So I was on an angle, so you can see how you dive and more down. Yeah, so it's the same as if we were just doing the eagle, and you say done the back part of the transition here. So you've just come your head up here, and then you end up coming down onto your head. You just stay in this same orientation, whereas you got to about say there, and then you rotated. It's just getting comfy and just trusting it. And then if you rotate that a little bit lower, so you'll find how you came out on the feet on the horizon rather than coming out on the feet in this orientation.
Yeah, I went too quick.
Yeah, so don't think of them as right or wrong. Like both are right or wrong. There's two different transitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's a flowing and one was a PFS.
Yep, there's no stress at all. Sweet. Happy to continue doing different stuff like that?
Yeah, man.
Sweet, let's fucking do it.
Came here and whatever you tell me to do, I'll great.